strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Never knew chill till I met with beef. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew time till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die up on the block. With a and the vultures fly. And I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night. When it's cold at night and my soul in ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight. And I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist. But real homies never turn they back. My homies listen all these tracks. My homies all rapping Mac. We rolling out like Cadillac.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies,
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, we got last season's finals MVP in the house, Andre Iguodala, and if you want to talk about a guy who plays beyond his stats, Shaq, it would be Andre. I mean, he's had a tremendous run over the past year.
You know, in this game, we love to see guys that can shoot it and guys that can run.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 3-point game. Outside Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his first personal foul.
The drive by Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the 3-point shot. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. It's Curry with the drive. Out to Thompson. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today. Clark.
Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Bogut against LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got his first points of the game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Out to Thompson. Now the pass to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving for 3. No luck. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
One-on-one fast break. And finished off by LeBron.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Here's Iguodala following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 9 points. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. They kick it out to Green. Back to Thompson. Left side, Curry. Cranes the 19-footer. He has 7.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Here's Dellavedova and the rejection by Iguodala. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the 4th so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. Smith against Iguodala. Mozgov passes to Smith. Back to Mozgov. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ezeli's checked in.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And here are the Warriors now. After the three-pointer from Iman Shumpert. The drive by Green. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Dellavedova. And released it in time, but it's off. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's really low down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Mozgov. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Spates comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Here's Clark. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That drops.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Irving can't get it to go.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night.
There is no way no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. The Warriors leading. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron dishes to Smith. Irving passes to Frye. Kicks to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to it. New system, but you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
They double team Curry. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Curry's got 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with it.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. It's Thompson off the drive. Shot clock at 6. Rush gets the bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Irving from long range. The shot is off. Curry with some nice D. Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
That was incredible.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Offensive rebound. Iguodala with the steal.
No need to rush here. They can play for one. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say.
In the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 11 points and 2 assists. Taking a look. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. From outside the arc, Irving can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. A drive by Bogut, and Thompson sends it back.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot. Gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. The shot's good from Love.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
The drive by Thompson. It's taken away by Smith. Irving with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Irving against Curry. And it's Irving missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
LeBron's shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Curry kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Green. And it's Golden State with another. Irving with the ball. 22 points for him. On the wing, James. Drains the three-pointer. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding. And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Curry with it. Now Smith defending. And here's Green outside. Green missing again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
That feed by Iguodala, really good example of his passing ability.
Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Fry. Stolen by Thompson. Down low, deflects the pass. Iguodala's drive to tie. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
James outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 18 points for LeBron.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The finish throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great... defensive play has to build some momentum. You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Fry. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Irving attacking. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Warriors trail by 6. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Dellavedova. Irving from long range. Mozgov passes to Thompson. There's the 3. No good there. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Rush. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Barnes at the 4-man position.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Curry attacking. Pass to Varejao. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Curry. Three-pointer. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
It's stolen by Curry. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Thompson. He's got 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. That free throw good from Thompson.
Oh, my God.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
The drive by James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now 24 points for LeBron. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Fry in the post, guarded by Green. And Fry kicks to James. Here's the feed to Thompson. Soft. Touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. There's the triple, and it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert.
J.R. Smith.
The drive by LeBron. And Thompson sends it back. Takes the 3. And it's Thompson again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Dellavedova dishes to Love. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Out to Smith. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Outside Curry. Green up on top. The dish to Bogut. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Dellavedova, the pass to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Timeout called the Warriors. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Curry wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 17 points here in the second half.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now it's only a 5-point Cavalier lead. And it's Smith penetrating. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And on the way from Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Curry. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry with the three. Count the bucket. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Shoots the three. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for three.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
A clear look for Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're up by 5. 1:04 left in the game. Here's LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 28 points for LeBron.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
It's Curry with the drive. 6 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And he gets it to go.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
But they get it back. Thompson with the bucket. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Outside Curry. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you, Kevin.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 30. If I don't have to pretend, spread my wings like a got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend my cross.